Well, what it do, comic bros? It's your boy, Super Duper Sean, and this is Power of Comics. And today, I got a movie review, non-spoiler review for Transformers 1. I know it don't come out till next week, but they did a special screening. Oh yeah, at select movie theaters. And y'all, I could not miss it. I could not miss it. But before I get into that, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, Maestro! You know what it is. So, Transformers 1. Let me just start off this video by saying this. It's nothing like the movies. It is a prequel to all the movies. Y'all remember when Optimus Prime says stuff like, "old friend," to Megatron? Well, this movie expands on that. Yes, you see the whole relationship of Optimus Prime and Megatron when they were childhood buddies. My buddy, wherever I go, he go. My buddy, you can run for you when I stick him out the window. My buddy, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, that was the best part of the movie, was just seeing Orion Pax, which is Optimus Prime's name before he becomes a Prime, before he gets that Matrix and, gets his glow up. When you see Orion Pax and B-16, just mind worker robots, cogs. In this movie, they can't even transform for about the first hour, y'all. And you're like, wow, they're making a Transformers movie and they're not transforming for like the first hour. Yes, they can do it when it's just crafted so well. The animation looked beautiful and the storytelling was great. Every character's personality stood out and kept you wanting more. B was hilarious in this movie. Bumblebee brought that comedic tone, but he didn't overdo it, and every joke was right on time, right perfect for the moment. Alita, she brought that sternness, that feistiness to the role. Scarlett Johansson did a wonderful job voicing Alita in this movie. Chris Hemsworth did an amazing job as well with Orion Pax. But yeah, so this story at the core is just about, two buddies rising from the lower class. Because the mine workers on Cybertron are the lowest of the low. Like I said, they can't even transform. Now, Sentinel Prime is looked at as the top dog. Why is he looked at as the top dog? Because this man can transform and he's like one of the war heroes. See, they're actually in war with the Quintessence in this movie. I left this movie theater fulfilled. I left this movie theater wanting more. Like, man, what took them so long to do an animated Transformers, y'all? It was that good. It was definitely better than the last Transformers movie they just put out, The Rise of the Beast. And I like that. But this is where it's at. This is definitely where it's at. Yes, there's scenes in here where, man, I don't want to give too much away. It's hard because I want to tell y'all certain things, but I'm like, it's a non-spoiler. But basically, like, they go on a mission. Alita, Bumblebee, Orion Pax, and Megatron, they go on a mission to find the Matrix. Because if they find the Matrix, they know that they can restore Energon back to their Cybertron planet. And it is a wild ride. There's a scene in there, without giving too much up, there's a scene where only the chosen ones can transform and they're having a race, right? And during this race, it's about 140 different Transformers all racing, right? And Orion says, which is Optimus, says, yo, we're gonna get in this race. He's like, we can't transform. But anyways, they sneak, they get into the race, they like start off with this little jetpack that they find, they jimmy rig it up to their back, and then they race. and like all the mine workers are shouting because there's miners racing. Like, you don't see that. They're just all chanting for him, like, yo, you can do it, you can do it. Like, and the way that the race was set up, the camera view, everything that they're doing with it, this race was very entertaining. And I knew right after that scene, I said, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of the ones. This is gonna be one of the ones that I will be probably watching multiple times. Like I said, not a lot of fighting scenes. If you think you're gonna get a lot of like hands-on physical violence and stuff, not a lot. There is some in there, and the ones that are in there are very, very good. Man, that scene with Alita's fight scene versus the spider lady, the arachna lady, fire. Probably one of my favorite scenes. You know, she like does this sidewinding thing where she turns into like a motorcycle, skirts, turns around, pop, 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 puts the beats on her. Yo. But anyways, yeah. I enjoyed this movie. Let me try to, is there anything I didn't like about it? Is there anything that I didn't like about it? No after credit scene in this one, guys. Pretty much what you see is what you get. Is there anything I didn't like about it? Like I said, I've only watched it one time, so on my first watch, I can't give that good deep dive analysis that I want to give y'all. So it's all basically surface level, basically just running off emotions from leaving that theater. And right now I can't think of, it starts off a little slow, just a little slow, to where you're like, come on, like. But once that plot starts unfolding, once you start to see all the other primes, because there are a lot of Transformers that are not in the regular movies that are in this animated movie, y'all. And that's one of the main things I wanted to see. New robots, and we got them. Starscream makes an appearance. Alphatron makes an appearance. Almost every prime that you can think of makes an appearance. Soundwave, Shockwave makes an appearance. You will see a lot of your favorite Transformers in this movie. They left it on a cliffhanger. There will be a sequel, y'all. I'm putting it like that. But this is a non-spoiler review, and if I keep talking, I will spoil it. I'm your host. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.